Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, this is a catchweight contest. It's over six 5-minute rounds of 2 falls, 2 submissions or knockout to decide. In the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, I should say in the red corner first, ladies and gentlemen, you'll forgive me. In the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, we have from Fallsworth in Lancashire, Johnny Saint. And the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, I feel sure needs no introduction, the European middleweight champion and television personality, of course, Mick McManus.
Mick McManus, there he is, who went over to kiss Mrs. Poysden. Incidentally, Mrs. Poysden's from St. James's Hospital, hasn't been out for 4 years until this afternoon, especially to see her favourite Mick McManus. 6 5-minute rounds, 2 falls to decide, and here we go for round 1.
The first round.
2 falls to decide, remember. Mick McManus, Black Trunks, versus Johnny Saint of Bagley, Manchester. I noticed Bobby Palmer saying from Failsworth, but of course he used to be, but he's now from Bagley in Manchester. 11 stone 2, Johnny Saint. 12 stone 7, Mick McManus. Referee Max Ward might have a little more trouble with this bout. Head scissors to McManus. Quite happy to stay there for as long as possible, if Saint will allow him. Oh, nice throw by McManus. Excellent arm roll there by Mick. Didn't think he'd pull one off like that against Johnny Saint. Absolutely no chance at all, of course, of holding a pinfall from that angle. Not even a weakener there from Mick. He's just being thrown back through under the ropes. Unnatural break.
You're outside the rope. I'm telling you to break. When I tell you to break, break.
Well, that's firm enough. As I said before, I think he might have a little more trouble, Max Ward, in this bout than he did last. Backhammer to McManus. From some of these camera angles, you can't always see the trunks. The tattoo marks on Johnny Saint's arms will help identify. There's 2 minutes left in this first round of 6, and the best of 3 falls to decide the winner. Ah, yes, Saint tall enough for this one. Arm leader against the joint over the shoulder. But backhammer counter to Saint. But McManus quite neatly out. He meant to get both legs there, but at least he successfully countered. I wonder how long it'll be before Mick McManus starts to go for the strength holds or his full-on jab. because he's got a very speedy, agile fellow against him here. Maybe a stone lighter, Saint, but so fast. Less than a minute now. Nicely over the top by Mick. Very good move indeed, and not so far off a pinfall chance there. Holding him still well, but the shoulder blades nowhere near the canvas. "30 seconds. Double wrist lock, Saint into a head scissors. 15. And Saint has possibility of a submission hold here, he thinks, but I can't see it. He's only got 3 seconds to do it in.
Bring it up the end of the round. Get back.
Max Ward getting very firm with Mick as we go over to Johnny Saint's corner from Bagley, Manchester, at 11 stone 2, the former lightweight champion of Great Britain, of course. We've been seeing him pretty regularly on television, I hope, since about 1969, and I hope very much to see a great deal more of him because he's one of the finest lightweight wrestlers in the game. In fact, he wants to go up through the weights, this man. He's already 11-2 at a well. So there's his Saint symbol. Leslie Charteris, the Saint.
Second out, round 2.
Round 2, no score. 2 falls to the side. Mick McManus, black trunks, back now going for the headlock and strangle and getting it on Johnny Saint of Manchester. McManus attacking a great deal more so far in the early rounds of this bout, with really excellent wrestling holds than I've seen for some time. He so often relies entirely, or almost entirely, on the weakness, especially the forearm jab, but not so today. Not yet anyway. Nice counter into a backhander by Saint. Just the double arm over the top, shoulder press. Saint working on that hand perfectly legitimately at the moment. He hasn't separated the fingers, and that's what the referee will step in if he tries that. But Johnny Saint, of course, one of the last men to bend the rules, and this is forced to by his opponent, maybe, which could be today. All the way over, but the perfect landing. Not quite so perfect that time. Again, McManus not sufficient weight, even with his extra stone and a half nearly over Saint to hold the shoulder blades down this early. And the bridge is there. I think that Max Ward's opinion will count further than Mick McManus's on whether the shoulder blades are gone. Don't have the corner for McManus for arguing back.
In round 2, ladies and gentlemen, the first copy won to McManus.
For this Saint, yet. Now Saint can take. Oh, he doesn't want it. Saint can take a little bit of a breather there if he'd wanted to. He could have held McManus for quite some time there. full-on grab it by McManus. Didn't reach though. And Saint again manages to counter with that hand movement. Fingers in the lock there. Against the joint, right against that elbow joint. McManus sorry, ring the bell, but he's calling to the second rather than the timekeeper, and of course he will do nothing about it. 1 minute left, round 2. Straight on, that was on there, but Saint took too long to the side. And now he's on again. Against the arm. A drop kick to the arm. A weakener only. Seconds. Then McManus coming in a little bit slow and getting the backhand roll on, but he gets the throw in. Again, Saint forced to bridge. Backhammer nearly there. 10 seconds McManus has got. He is going to be really mad when he hears the bell ring now. 3 seconds. Oh, he's going to go berserk for the timekeeper in a minute. Well, at least McManus held his temper a bit there. He didn't get the needle. He just that looks to kill. A timekeeper would be lying on the deck now. Mick, always accused of fighting people lighter than himself. Not so at all, although this afternoon is one of those occasions. He's got a total 5 pounds weight advantage over Johnson. Now, what's the complaint now? He's always got one. I wonder what it is this time.
Seconds out, round 3.
Round 3, 4 rounds to go. No score, but McManus, one public warning against him. 2 falls to decide the one. There is McManus in the black trunks. Double leg grab. McManus nearly out on our table, but just saved himself by the bottom rope. And it's done so quickly. Difficult to tell there's a punch or not. That was not. There was a great forearm jab. And Mick bringing him out now. I thought he would have out now. Oh, yes. That short-range jab of his, really lethal. Even Johnny Saint didn't land on his feet. Heel of the hand. Okay. Certainly, unless Saint is fooling us all here at ringside, McManus is really getting him weakened now. An easy reverse double knee hold. He can't miss. Bobby Palmer, our MC.
Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, in round 3, the first fall in favour, Mick McManus.
Well, they're booing him because it's the fashion to boo McManus. But they have to admit, the grapple fans will have to admit anyway, that Mick did most of that by really good wrestling on one part of one public way.
Seconds out, round 4.
3 rounds to go. And McManus in the black trunks standing there facing us, leading Johnny Saint of Manchester by 1-0, but one public warning is against McManus already. Now Saint considerably weakened by that continuous McManus attack in the last round with the forearm jabs. Can he come back in this? Tried to get onto his feet there, but missed. And McManus thinks it's going all his way now. Let's see if it is. Held beautifully. Over the top of reverse double leg Nelson. Leaning back and all the way. No chance of moving from that one. And already the equaliser in the following round, the fourth.
Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, in round 4, an equalising fall, Johnny Saint.
So very quickly into round 4 there, Johnny Saint gets the equalising fall. And he's looking a bit happier than he did at the end of round.
Out, round 5.
One each now. And the next one is the one that counts. There he is, nearly dropping in on us. The crowd love it, but Mick doesn't. And the throw by the ears, again he nearly drops in. This is going to be a habit. Max Ward saying, no ear treatment. You cannot throw a man by the ears. Side headlock McManus. No wrestling hold there. Johnny Saint special when he got his man from the rear like that. Just the forearms doing the damage against the side of the face. Sort of a Saint face bar. And we'll get to a freestyle hold on that one. The right hand on the trunks with the left hand on the throat. McManus trying to draw the referee's attention to his right hand on the trunks and away from the left hand, of course, which is on the opponent's windpipe. Well, he's got one public warning already, man. Inside of the hand chop. And again, he wouldn't do anything else with the referee that close. Following the cartwheel, quite quick, but I think quick enough. That's better. Except that it was a bit low. One foot was on the shoulder, the other on the jaw, I think. But just a bit low. Saint a bit sorry he started that, whereas so Saint doing the same trick now. It's the left hand that the referee should be watching, but of course he's trying to distract the referee's attention to the tricks. And Max Ward coming around to the back, other side, and sees what is happening there. And if Max Ward had spotted it, which he probably did, he would have let it go on for a bit as retaliation. Good backhammer from the top now by McManus. Double wrist lock position. There it is. There was the chop, side of the hand. No clenched fist there at all. McManus trying to pretend it was a punch, but it was not. I'm sure you at home saw it was not there. $40 to go, round 5. And that would have been too easy for McManus to. I'm saying he'd never have got away with that one. and Saint a public warning.
In round 5, ladies and gentlemen, the first public warning to Johnny Saint.
Wrestling against a man like McManus with his rule bending, of course, does tend to make one try a few tricks as well. 2 seconds to go, and McManus calling for the bell. It'll happen for him too. Well, Johnny Saint, ever since I've known him way back in 1969, he's had this certainty in his mind that he'll eventually go up through the weights. He turned pro at the age of 18, but he's still only 11 stone 2. He was a lightweight, of course, when he got the title, but then he's gone slightly above the lightweight limit now, just a couple of pounds, 11 stone 2. But I can't see him going much further. He's too agile.
Seconds out, 6th and last round.
And a slick, agile fellow like Saint, of course, can hardly expect to get much heavier if he keeps in the trim he's in now. Final round. 1 public warning each, 1 fall each. Johnny Saint back to us now. And on the ground there, on the lighter trunks. Here come the 4-arm jabs. Which McManus is the man. Better hurry, he's only got this 1 round. Again, Saint doesn't quite land on his feet, which he's so good at usually. That's better. A flying tackle by Saint, but McManus holds him well. It's just a question of balance now. Can Saint force him back, or will McManus force him? He has Saint, he can hold it, and he hold it too. The scoring on round of 2, McManus gets him off, but that's the nearest to a McManus defeat we've seen for a time. Just 1 more second and Saint had him 2-1. Saint going over to get a second chance. Gets the body scissors well on as powerful McManus legs. Last round there around the back of Saint. Crushing the rib cage enough to make him leap up. Saint trying to unhook that 1 foot at least. He's laying it on harder, if anything, rather than trying to get out of it. Well, it's been warned for not attacking when the man's on the ropes, but the back elbow did some amount of damage there. But it's McManus' left knee, whether he's stalling. Okay. Is it the knee? Side of the knee. His old car crash that he had a few years back may be worrying him here. And if he's not kidding, that'll be the end. Or is he? Yes, he is kidding. You never know when he's kidding. A couple of minutes to go in this bout now. Last 2 minutes. The one roost of the hurt knee didn't come off. What is he going to try next? Now flying, beautiful flying drop kick. 1 leg foot landing well. We'll have to hurry. And a crutch hold and slam to Saint. Following round with a cross press. Again a count of 2. McManus so nearly in trouble on 2 or 3 occasions in these latter rounds. And wouldn't the crowd love to see a McManus defeat? That's the one. So lethal. And it worries a man like Saint, but it worries anybody. 40 seconds to go in this bout. So the opening, another chance of affording fast to Saint. Oh, about 4 times McManus nearly in trouble. He'll have to hurry if he's going to get the winner here. He's been at the wrong end of most of this last 2 rounds. 20 seconds he's got. Going from the back nicely over the top of the side, somebody through the ropes. That'll be broken. And he's only got 12 seconds left in the bout. Side headlock. And it's Saint attacking at the end, but he won't have time to make anything of it. Right on the bell. 2 seconds, 1, and that's it. So at least Johnny Saint made a 1-fall each draw against McManus. Without going the distance, Bobby Palmer to announce the result officially.
Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, each contestant having gained a fall apiece, the result is a draw. Mick McManus, Johnny Saint.